Howdy folks, this is Manic, your real fake outsider artist, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa, found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. Coming to you today with the continuing process of discovering what I don't know. And today, my friends, it's new painting time. That's right. Came up with this idea. I have a lot of photographs when I was a kid growing up, and I scan them and I put them up on Facebook from time to time, and I put one up of me in what I call the boing boing chair. Now I'll put it up on the screen here, and there you go, and that's me. And so you can see in the chair is you know, a metal sheet metal construction that's made to push and spring, and I got to looking at it and I thought, this looks like it could be combined with another technology and create a new product. And I'm always, you know, trying to think outside of the box, so you know, maybe I can invent something that, you know, people actually buy. And so I'm thinking, like, and I know this, you have to bear with me because this is going to sound like wacky, but all inventions are like that. When the apple fell out of the tree, that was an invention people didn't believe. Hit that guy in the head. Gravity, that's right. The guy that invented gravity, people didn't believe that you could invent something like gravity. So what I'm doing is taking this chair, this boing boing chair, and combining it with an adult activity, specifically the father, and in an effort to do many things, but combine the adult activity of lawn mowing with the need of the child, which is for, you know, to have a relationship with the father, and activity and motion and sound stimulus, like baby books probably call it stimulus. So I've come up with this idea, and this is just a sketch that, you know, patent pending, so you don't steal my idea. Submit this sketch, and you know, get somebody that's more of an engineer to figure out all the details. But so this is like the basic raw thinking, because I'm just a, you know, person that comes up with ideas, and I don't, you know, I like all the little people to like take my ideas and implement them for me, because I'm just an idea person. And so anyway, so the basis of this thing is that, well, I can remember when I was a kid, we had this lawnmower, and it was the deck had these giant teeth on it, man. Like one was broken, and it was thick metal, and it was god awful loud. And I just was so fascinated and feared this thing as a kid. I thought, well, if I was so impressed when I was a toddler by, you know, this lawnmower, then I ought to like create this mower should be like a retro, you know, retro mower. So I created like big heavy steel deck with these giant teeth in the front, and this is very simple actually. So you can take, even though we're going to like cast new decks, you can probably take, you know, other existing technologies and combine them. Like you got that the air cleaner that sits, you know, like that big housing that covers that usually sit on top of the engines. Well, that's going to be a sheet metal, and they're going to like put a sheet metal back on it, and that's basically the seat for the child. The child sits right on the lawnmower. No, really, this is a great idea, because, you know, how many hours a week is the father mowing the lawn that he's not paying attention to his kid? The kid's getting no stimulus in the house, whatever kids do. I don't have any idea. I don't have kids. So you put the kid on the lawnmower. Now you think this is an unsafe activity. Well, it's not, because I've thought about that. I've designed in a strap. So you strap the kid in so he's not going to accidentally fall off or anything. And I put things on the lawnmower. Not only does he just get the kid gets the stimulus of the sound of the lawnmower. Oh, and by the way, it's going to be a lot more noisy. That's right, than any lawnmower that you're accustomed to these days. And why? Because I put a bigger engine on it. Because one thing, I have to appeal to the men that buy tools. And men like tools that are sturdily built and have a lot of power. But there's a reason. It's just not. I'm just not selling power here. It's like all that crap that you got on the lawn, like big hunks of sticks and cans and rocks and pipes sticking up and just whatever you would find in a yard that would get in your way. It's a pain in the ass to bend down and pick that shit up. So I'm going to put a bigger engine on it and I can just mow over that crap. Just break it up into a million pieces and shoot it out the side. No more do you have to spend all that energy picking up that crap. Okay, so that's for the guys. Oh, and I called it the baby boing blue. I got this like combined like the toddler thing and the guy thing. So it's like called the baby boing blue devil lawn eater. That's right. So it's like the blue devil lawn eater, you know, appeals to baby boing blue, powder blue, and the devil, and so the emblem is this devil's head. And if you buy one of these, like, because I know people are like, anything else that's new, you got to kind of convince them, is that you give away a baby shirt and a baby hat with like the blue devil emblem on it, you know, like kind of race cars, like you have those stickers and stuff on them. So that's like what I'm doing, is like doing that kind of thing. But the adults also got to look for, like, well, you know, is that enough stimulus? The noise and things, you know, flying out of the side of the lawnmower, and just the vibration and all that, you know, all those things that help your child grow up. I figured you could like screw these springy like toys onto the front of it too. In this case, it's ducks and streamers. If the lawnmower's not running, the baby could be sitting there and it could be kicking these fucking toys, okay? So, and then there's like this aftermarket thing. Like, this is just for people who want to like buy this thing for their stores, like, and resell it. Is that there's going to be a whole line of toys. Like, these are going to be replaceable. You could put like skunks or cats or bunnies or, you know, snakes or whatever you want on there. And the streamers can come in all different colors. Usually those are the first to go, but they can come in all different colors. And I'm thinking of other ideas, like I could put sparklers on it somewhere, you know, like firework, like something that really makes it outrageous. So that's it, man. The kids, like, you thinking the main thing here that won't work is the noise. I know. I kind of just, there's always something you got. Any product is going to have a drawback, but as we all know, parents, which I'm not, I have no idea, but I'm pretty much guessing that I adapted to whatever growing up. And, you know, when you're young, your hearing will hold out and all that. So kids will adapt and they get over it. And like my pug will come right up to a running lawnmower. Not that I let him do that, you know, like all on the other side of the fence. And he just not affected by the noise. So kids are going to be exactly like that. So I don't worry about it. Kids are pretty much like dogs. There you go. Just, you know, one touch of the hot muffler and he'll keep his hand away from it. And you're off and running, mowing the lawn and being a father at the same time. Awesome. Well, thanks, and thanks for watching.